George, thank you. And, of course, Gilbert Gottfried is here, who does a bit of singing himself.
Well, I get up every morning with a heart-on 'cause I'm horny. Grab my Vaseline and then get busy. Then I hear a voice I love. I grab my cock and start to rub and think I'm Robin with those big round titties. I dream of tickling Robin's clitoris every day. Tickling Robin's clitoris. I'm not gay. Tickling Robin's clitoris. She's real tight. Tickling Robin's clitoris. I jack off all the time. Oh, yeah!
You say clitoris, not clitoris?
It worked better for the song.
I see.
Yes.
You're a pro.
Yes.
You really are. I always said that about you. You know, I was just thinking of you. You're married now, right?
I guess, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it always has to.
You know, you could be having a wonderful time, and then you bring up that marriage, and it's like...
I know, he was in a good mood.
Yes, I know. For about 3 seconds.
Do you ever walk around during the day and forget that you're married?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Like, they completely push it out of your mind?
Yeah.
Like, you're not like that in love, where you walk around going, oh, I'm so lucky I'm married.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I was thinking of you, you know, Bubba the Love Sponge, who does a show here, he got married. And his new wife, in order to keep things hot and sexy, says they went out to dinner the other night. Bubba's driving. Suddenly she takes off all her clothes and takes a 9-inch dildo and starts jacking off with it and spreads her legs and puts her feet up in high heels on the dashboard. And I'm wondering if your wife ever does that for you to keep you interested.
What is she doing to keep it fresh?
What does your wife do?
Yes.
Now, I know you take her on the subway. You can't take her in a car. So
yes.
does she jack off on the subway?
It's a little difficult. It disturbs the other passengers.
You wouldn't pay for a cab.
Yeah.
Right.
She props her feet up on the homeless person and takes out her 9-inch.
That's hot. No, I mean, is the sex...
Especially during rush hour.
Has the baby been born yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, we don't know what you're having yet, or do we know?
No.
Oh.
Do you want a divorce already?
Yes, sure, why not? Yeah.
Oh, but he got married since his last visit here, correct?
Yeah. Where was the wedding?
That was just like a totally small, private thing, yeah.
Well, you don't know anyone. Of course it was small.
Yeah, exactly.
Private. Who would you invite?
Yeah.
I told him I would go, but he didn't invite me.
Oh, no. He wouldn't have us there laughing.
Yes.
Did you wear a suit?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Did you pick out a special suit, or was this just something from your closet?
No, well, it's a suit I got that I don't think I ever wore before.
Oh.
Is it fair to say you had an accident, knocked up your girlfriend, and now you were forced into a marriage?
This was a shotgun wedding?
Is that fair to say?
No, that actually came next. Yeah.
The wedding was Gilbert.
I wish I had an excuse like that. Yeah.
Are
the
you
wedding
miserable?
was Gilbert, his wife, and the last 4 guys that have booked Caroline.
Now, did you wear a yarmulke at your...
Oh, my God, yes.
A big fancy yarmulke?
Oh, my God, yes. And I don't follow that stuff at all.
And did the rabbi sing a song during... Did you? So, that's like Jewish rap music.
I was going to say, we're having a whole service.
I was actually shocked that we didn't see any pictures in the tabloids of your wedding. Isn't it true you tried to sell the pictures?
Who's got the rights to the pictures? They haven't published them yet.
Us?
Oh, yes.
Gilbert got married during rush hour, so there would be helicopters flying over.
There are...
But, I mean, there's been no mention in the paper.
Not one picture slipped out.
Nothing.
The
Nobody
funny
cared.
thing is like... my level of celebrity is... I've seen pictures...
Are you a celebrity?
Exactly.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like beneath real-life celebrity.
Well, people know who you are, and that you're a celebrity.
But I've seen pictures in magazines of celebrities on these events where I go, I was standing right next to that guy, right as that picture was being taken.
They
And they,
block
like,
you out.
crop it, you know?
They purposely cut you out.
Yes.
But what about this wedding? So you say this took place in a temple, I guess, a Jewish temple?
No, like in just some hotel kind of...
And you wore a yarmulke?
Yes.
And you had a chuppah built and all that?
Oh, yeah.
Who arranged this, your wife?
Yeah, I had nothing to do with it.
Did you say vows or anything like that?
They were saying vows, and then you just kind of like go...
Did you say, I just want to say to my wife, I promise.
Oh, no, none of that. It was like kind of that thing... It's kind of like when the police do an interrogation and go, so you're going to say that you broke into the house. Is that right, sir? All right, yeah, I'll say that, yes.
Was it horrible? I mean, because I know you're embarrassed by stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel everyone's looking at you and going, oh, ugly Jew? And
Yeah, well, that's since I was born. Yeah.
Did you stand there with your eyes closed the way you do on stage?
Crazy. Would you ever do a reality show about your marriage? I know there's a phone call. Mark wanted to know that. Would you ever do, would you allow the cameras in and let them have that glimpse of your life?
That's a funny thing. Just recently I've been getting calls to do a reality show.
I would watch that. I honestly would.
Yeah.
Gilbert, these marriages don't last after the reality show, so this
then maybe I definitely should do it, yes.
Did the rabbi look at you and go, oh, you're a horrible-looking Jew? Did you say the rabbi became anti-Semitic after you married? So it was terribly embarrassing. Did you have a band? Did you have that kind of thing?
Oh, nothing
No
like
DJ?
that. No.
You did dance out to the whole...
No, up in the chairs thing?
Oh, yeah. It wasn't a group of guys lifting me up in the chair.
So, did you go on a honeymoon or anything like that?
Kind of.
Where'd you go?
I was already doing a club in San Francisco, so she came along and we extended it a few days, going someplace else.
You're so romantic. In other words, you piggybacked your work with a trip.
Exactly.
So romantic. Stand in the back of the punchline while...
What'd you do? You took her out to a nice dinner in San Francisco?
Yes.
Yeah. Watched her out. Is she very big now with the baby?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Have you had sex while she's pregnant?
No.
Nothing?
Yeah. No.
Not at all since you got pregnant?
No.
He doesn't want to put another one in there.
Are you excited at all about the baby coming? I mean, do you have any fantasies about that?
I don't know. Like everything in my life, I try to block everything out.
You don't sit and fantasize about, what it would be like if it's a boy or if it's a girl, what you'll do with them?
Sometimes.
It's a girl, right?
I think, yes, it is.
Oh, Gilbert's having a girl?
Yeah.
I think that's better for you.
Yeah.
A boy can't look up to you.
Yeah. I think I could be like Alec Baldwin.
A girl can be fooled for a while.
Will you yell at your kid like that?
Yeah, you little pig, I'll be coming to get you.
You think you'll be a good dad? I wonder. I don't know. I can't get a beat on how you're going to be. You're very removed, and you don't like people.
Well, I'm really impressed that he says he has sort of fantasized about what it'll be like to be with the baby.
Do you think you could change a diaper? Honestly, do you think you'll do it?
I could do that, yeah.
Yeah, you'll do that.
Yeah.
You're going to hold it, you're going to rock it, you'll sing to it?
Will you read the baby's story? Have you talked to the
baby's stomach or the mom's
stomach? No, that to me is insane. Yeah, that's scary.
Why don't you sing your Haftorah?
Yeah.
The only diaper he's changing is his own in 20 years.
Wow. Well, one day your child will realize how great you are. There's no one on the planet who does a better impression of Bela Lugosi. You do great impressions.
He would be great for the child in early years because he's very playful, right?
Right. You could do Dracula for the baby.
Oh, yes.
Scared the shit out of me.
And the kid would say, oh, that's the early Universal as opposed to the later Hammer version.
Right. Well, good luck, man. I think you're going to need it. When's the baby coming? When's it happening? Do you know the big date?
I think in the beginning of June.
We got some time.
Yes.
All right, got another month.
Yes.
Is there going to be an inducement, or are you looking for natural childbirth here?
Oh, what? Where, you know, they're in a swimming pool and all that stuff.
Did you follow this? I know you're a fan of radio. You used to listen to radio a lot.
Yes.
Do you still listen to radio, or not that much?
Not that much, no.
Yeah. But the Imus thing, were you shocked? I mean, he's been around
Have you
a long
been
time.
on that show?
Yeah, all the time. No, I've never been on Imus, but it's like now it's like I never cared about him one way or the other before, and now I'm actually a supporter of him.
They got you on his side.
Once he said nappy-headed hose, I became...
Well, you use a lot of ethnic humor. I mean, I've heard you say the N-word.
Me?
Yeah. I mean, I've heard you say terrible things about different racial groups.
I can't complete a sentence without saying nigger.
So you felt that he should not have been fired?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
You did not like it.
Should have made him head of the company.
What amazes me is that Sharpton and Jesse Jackson have such respectability now.
Right.
That's amazing.
Where did that come from?
Well, listen.
Well, that's a joke.
Yeah.
And I think it's a joke you white people are playing on black people.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, and did you have... I saw in the paper, like, these 2 black police women and 1 Puerto Rican. It's like they're suing the city because their sergeant has a joke called a nappy-headed hose. And so they've got a lawyer, and they're suing now.
Right. That's right. That's what happens. You got to really be careful these days.
Yes, hi.
Can I speak to Gilbert, please?
Oh, hi. How are you?
How are you today, Gilbert?
Oh, excellent.
And the reason why I'm calling today is just about the loan request you started on our website about doing a home equity.
Yes.
Now, are you still shopping around for lenders?
Yeah, yes.
That's the reason why I'm calling, sir. Do you have a minute? I can complete the request for you.
Yes.
Gilbert, if you can verify me your email address, sir.
Oh, yes. That I don't know yet.
Okay, do you remember the email that you used when you went into our website?
I don't know.
So what is your last name? Can you verify me your last name?
Oh, yes.
And what is your last name, sir?
Yes.
Gilbert. What
Yes.
is your last name?
Yeah, yes.
Sir?
Yes.
What is your last name?
Yeah. Yes.
Sir?
Yeah.
You're Gilbert. Can you verify me your last name, sir?
Yeah, yes.
What is your last name?
Yes.
Sir, what is your last name?
Yes.
Okay, are you Gilbert?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, sir, can you verify me your last name?
Yeah.
Is your wife there? Sir?
No.
Okay, Gilbert. You're Gilbert, right?
Yeah, yes.
Sir, verify me your last name. What is your last name?
Yes.
Gilbert.
Yes.
Yes, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, what is your last name?
Yes.
Sir, do you want me to call you back later, or?
No.
Okay. You don't want to give me your last name.
Yes.
What is your last name?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Gilbert.
Like a man.
Yeah.
I always listen to that call, and I say they get very few leads to that company. She's got to hang in there.
She really wants him.
She can't lose this caller.
Hello.
Hey, Bendy, you want a Bendy on it? Ow!
What the fuck is this? Hello?
Hey, Bendy, want to swim around my stingray? Ow!
Boy, that's some bullshit, man. I don't know. Hello?
Well, hello there.
Who the fuck is it?
Paul Winchell.
Boy, this motherfucker tripping like a motherfucker. Hello?
Hi, it's Georgie. How's your health been doing, Mama? Hey, did you get that parrot I sent you?
Not bullshitting on the motherfucker. Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Who you want to speak to?
Bendy!
Who you want to speak to?
Yes.
Yes, motherfucker, yes. Who you want to speak to?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, take it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I fucked Desi on this.
Yeah.
Now you're just being silly.
Do I trust you?
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah, sure, I trust you. I fucked your mom last night.
Holy mackerel! Oh, my goodness. You're an animal. I want to fuck your big, droopy, yellow tits.
I'm going to fuck your tits.
No, I can't even get a hard on.
You can't get on hard.
No.
When you got a pussy, you don't get on hard. Are you gay?
Yes.
You are gay?
I have sex with pigs.
You have sex with pigs?
Yes.
You fucking asshole.
You've made some great calls in your time. Yes, well, you're great. And by the way, if you want to see Gilbert, he's going to be at Caroline's tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. That's Thursday night. And if you want tickets, you go to carolines.com and you spend an evening with this man who is considered the comics comic. Isn't that right?
Oh, yeah.
You would have been a good Spider-Man. You could have been Peter Parker.
Yeah, I'm like... So, now, does he have... I wasn't listening to the interview. Does he start having sex with her, like, during each movie? It seems like he was having an affair with her during the first movie.
Right.
Then they split up, and then during the second movie, they were having another affair.
Yeah, right. So what are you asking?
No, so I'm just asking, it's this just whenever he makes a movie with her.
Yes.
He's now on her.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
What is Gilbert asking?
He's asking if he picks up with Kirsten Dunst every
Yes.
time he makes a movie.
I don't think so.
For publicity.
It's just a movie romance.
I think they had a movie romance the first time, and then they were done.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think.
So it's not like she's his booty
No.
call.
Have you had famous women ever?
You've done
No.
a few movies.
Never. I mean, you've been in movies. You must have attracted, I mean, like extras or something.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
have a lousy time.
Yeah.
No on-set sex?
Yeah, no, I'm like, if it's a movie big enough that I have a trailer, I'm like watching one channel on the trailer on those TVs.
What was, in your opinion, the height of your celebrity? Was it your Hollywood Squares years? Was it when you were doing Aladdin,
Let's
Problem
see,
Child?
Problem Child
Was there a
3,
point-
How to Be a Player.
How about when you were in Saturday Night Live? I mean, was there a point that you would consider your highlight year? I mean,
Well, Saturday Night Live was awful.
it was a terrible
Oh,
experience.
yeah, that was horrible.
Everything turns into a disaster.
But there was one year where Gilbert became so popular.
They even had him on shows.
They had him on an award show.
Yeah, they had you on an award show.
Oh, yeah, that started and stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they once you did one award show, that was the end.
I was banned from the Emmys after that.
Right. You were almost accepted into that world.
Yes.
And you fucked it up royally.
Yeah, exactly.
What happened?
I did a whole Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, that's right. You started talking about jacking off.
Yeah, I said if masturbation's a crime, I should be on death row.
Right. And for some reason that offended everyone.
Yes, and they bleeped it on the West Coast, and they were making apologies.
So you're no longer considered someone who is reliable to go out on stage in a live venue and not screw up.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're unreliable.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So Hollywood has yeah, I don't think they'd ever ask me to do anything like that.
Yeah.
All right, I like that. I do.
What are you, a homo? Ow!
Tommy?
Yes. Hickory dickory dock. Ow!
All right, say something worth listening to. Or...
Ow!
You fucking dickwad. You stop annoying me. Why don't you come on in here and then we'll talk. You fucking asshole. Come on, come down here. Don't call me on the phone, you pussy.
What are you, a homo?
Are you?
Yes.
You have the address? Come on down and fuck with me, you little fucker.
In your face.
In your face, fuck face. Come on down here, motherfucker. Come on, pussy. Hey, that's the best you can do.
Okay.
Come on down here and say it to my face, you motherfucker.
Okay.
Do it. Get down here. Hurry. Fucking knock you next week, motherfucker.
Oh, I love this.
Come on. Bring it on, motherfucker. Bring it on.
Oh, I don't like what you do.
Dick face. Come on, bring it on.
Yes.
Fucking,
oh, my muscles feel so much
He's
better
just
now.
Call me on the phone and be a dick. Why don't you come down here and try it, dickhead?
Oh, that's right.
Asshole.
Oh, excellent.
Wow. You've done it all.
Yes.
You're afraid of no man. All these people want you to come down in person and fight with them. Imagine if they saw you. It'd be wild. But you do annoy people, right? That's something that...
yes.
You don't try to annoy them. It just happens. Well, Gilbert's going to be at Caroline's. And also, if you want, go to that excellent website.
Yes.
GilbertGottfried.com. Is there anything new on there?
No.
No.
No, it's still a DVD.
Have you been in fistfights in your life? Have you ever had a fistfight?
Not anything that lasted long.
Right. In school life.
Yes, yeah.
Before you dropped out, I bet you had a lot of fistfights. Yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah. Did like the guys on the football team ever like throw you in a garbage pail?
Or a locker or any of that stuff.
Like, did any of that ever happen to you to traumatize you?
He would do Arthur Godfrey and get out of it.
Yes.
How are you? How are you? I hate those Jews.
He was anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
It's, I wish Hitler would come back and finish the job.
All right, I got to take a break. When we come back, I would love to have you sit in the news if you're not too busy.
Oh, yes. If I've got a chance.
Yes, and Steve Langford will be here. Johnny Boy Hine will be here.
Does he think making up routines for his child?
No. I can answer that.
Oh, boy. That's one thing I can't take when comics do that with their kids.
Right. You'll be writing movies and children's books, I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's awful when they
I did this for my kids so they could see something I do.
Yeah, like you're not going to go, I had a baby recently, and now I want to tell you about fatherhood.
Yeah, and then they start talking in the kid's voice.
Right.
That's always...
It's not for you. You don't think having a child will warm your heart.
No.
And make you want to talk about the kid.
No.
What if it's unavoidable, Gilbert, and these things just start coming out of you?
Yeah.
Jay Leno wrote a children's book recently, The Flying Roast Beef
Everybody.
Sandwich. Yes.
Yeah.
But you won't do that.
Jamie Lee Curtis wrote one. Billy
Madonna.
Crystal. Oh, yeah, Madonna.
Yeah.
Right. Well, maybe you'll be next. I mean, it's got to do better than the DVD.
Gilbert Gottfried, Dirty Jokes.
That's right.
On GilbertGottfried.com.
Going to take a break. We'll be back with all the news, and we'll get you updated right after these words. We were wondering if one of these alternative guys could take that Mark Harris song, I'm a Gay Papa, and turn it into something very
Turn it
cool.
into something that's not gay, and I say it's not possible.
I'm a gay papa, behaving so luxurious, watching my kids. I'm generous as well. I'm a gay papa. I'm funny and enjoyable. Sometimes I'm down. My children never know.
So this guy took a stab at it. He's a friend of Vinny's.
All right. Still gay.
I'm a gay papa. Behaving so luxurious, watching my kids.
Gay and creepy.
He's trying.
I'm a gay
work for you?
No. This sounds like he's not only gay, he's a child molester.
He sounds like, what was that song that was out?
Oh,
that was just... oh, yeah, yes, that one.
Yeah. Right.
What was the name of that guy?
I forget. That's right.
Crash Test Dummy, yeah. That was Gilbert's favorite. Solaris sponsors Battle of the Blobs. What's the name of their website?
Solaris Weight Loss.
That's right, SolarisWeightLoss.com. Very good. All right, I could see you're on your game today.
Glad you're here.
Hey, Craig, you're on the air in Orlando.
Howard.
Hey, now.
How y'all doing?
Okay.
Hey, real quick, Howard. I keep hearing everybody, the GM vehicles all come with XM and all that crap.
Yeah.
My wife has an Escalade. I went to Best Buy, $100. They have an attachment where they take the wiring out of, the XM wiring out of the vehicle and replace it with the Sirius. So you can get Sirius through the dash, the standard radio of the GM car.
You're essentially buying a new brain for your XM radio and getting Sirius.
I did that with my GM
great.
car.
It's got to be costing us. I'd love Sirius, and I want everything to succeed, but it's got to be costing us. People saying, oh, you can't get it in GM. Well, I'm here to tell you it works great.
Yeah, it's for anybody who has a GM car, and it comes with XM. And you want it to look cool, you don't want to have wires and all that kind of stuff. They stick this brain in, it's $100, and then you get Sirius.
It works great, man.
Yeah, thank you. Okay,
thank you.
That's good information. It's good to remind people of that. Gilbert Gottfried's with us. Here's something interesting about Gilbert. They interviewed a disc jockey. They asked him, who is your most strange interview? Who was the most, horrible interview? Gilbert Gottfried.
Who said this?
Wow.
We physically picked him up and removed him from the studio, only to have him break back in.
What is this?
And Richard Simmons, who licked Erica's palm while she was reading the news on the air. Let's see, who is this guy? Who's the guy, Gar?
I don't know. I guess it's right at the top of that page. It's his website. Somebody printed it out and just handed it to me.
Is it Scott Maxwell, or... Do you remember a show where you got thrown out physically?
No.
You fought to get back in the studio?
No, I would never fight to get back in.
That doesn't sound
get out.
I wouldn't want to go in the first place.
Let's see, how come I can't figure out the name of the DJ? Let's see. Oh, Elena Harding.
It's like Scott McKenzie, Mix 105.
Scott McKenzie. Doesn't sound familiar, huh?
No.
So he's probably bullshitting.
Yeah.
Where's the Mix 105? What city is this?
Orlando.
Well, that's how small-timey it is. He's bragging that he knows me.
Yes. That's when a guy's career is bad. Bob Levy's mad at Artie. He just posted on Stern Fan Network.
What's he mad about?
He's mad because Artie goofed on that show he does, Miserable Men.
I didn't goof on the show. I goofed on his song parody.
He goes, Artie jumped the shark with me. That fuck always has something bad to say. Then we'll say it's a joke. I can take a joke. It's him that can't watch and see. What does that mean, that can't watch and see? Here, read that. Read what he wrote about you. He's pissed off at you.
It's always great when an illiterate guy is pissed at you and writes about it. Artie jumped the shark. The fuck always has something bad to say. Then we'll say it's a joke. I can take a joke. It's him that can't watch and see.
Oh, it's him that can't.
Oh, he's going to...
Oh, okay. There's no punctuation, yeah.
I guess he's going to joke about me in the future.
We'll see if you can take it.
Okay.
You could take it, right?
He better not call me gay.
I'm assuming he's going to hit you hard during the Andy Dick roast.
Oh. This could be Levy hype. He's promoting the roast.
Oh, maybe that's it. Hello, you're on the air, Kevin.
Hey, Howard, what's up, dude? I was just wondering if I could play a game for tickets for the roast.
Oh, the Andy Dick roast?
Yeah.
Gary, when is the Andy Dick roast?
May 16th. And if you want, we got Artie Shuley, Sal, and Bob, of course. We have Lisa Lampanelli, Colin Quinn, Greg Fitzsimmons, and I'm waiting to hear back from one more comedian.
That's going to be brutal.
Yeah, sounds like a great lineup.
There's a lot to goof on with Andy.
Oh, yeah. So, come on. What's up, man? Can I play?
They won't do any gay jokes, will they?
No, I hope not. That would be distasteful.
Yeah.
See, that would be too easy. I think to stay away.
I'm sure there are other things he could have picked on.
Yes.
Like his glasses.
Picture a guy who's been in awful movies, who has a drug problem, who's also gay. It's perfect.
It writes itself.
Do you need more than 8 minutes? Well, you know what? We're gonna. I don't think we've actually invited anyone into the studio for that one yet.
Oh, come on. Let me be the first, then.
me see if I have it.
Wasn't somebody at the meeting talking about some way to give away tickets to the roasts?
I could do a game with him. I could do What Is Crackhead Bob Saying? Do we have any more of that, Gare?
I do. I have 4 more of those left.
All right, give me. If he gets one right, give me one of those. All right, dude. Listen to this. This is Crackhead Bob. He's saying something. If you can tell me what he's saying, you can come to the roast. How's that?
All right. Sounds good.
All right. We're in business. We got a game for this guy. Always like when we have something prepared. This is a very well-produced show, by the way. I don't know if you realize that. Okay, here we go. Now, Gilbert, don't give any help.
Yes.
And if you say it wrong, you can't beg. You're not in.
All right.
All right, come on. It's got to be a real game.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Oh, donkey.
Oh, that sounds easy.
I didn't get it.
Wait, can you play one more time?
I'm dating.
Oh, wait. Here we go now. This is going to be rough.
Oh, donkey.
Oh. Oh, shit.
No, it wasn't that.
No, I know. Fuck.
Sounded to me like, oh, donkey.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
Sounds like, oh, monkey. Or
I just
something.
I know what
Let me play it again for you, okay?
All right.
Oh, donkey.
You're gonna.
I think I know.
You think you know?
Yes.
One more time, and that's it?
Yeah, my phone's real shitty.
Here we go. Well, our equipment's shitty, so what?
Oh, donkey.
It's a great show reference.
Do we know what that is, Gary, so you can give the right answer?
We do.
Oh, because I don't know.
It's a show reference, and he's actually doing the inflection quite well.
All right. Go ahead.
Monkey?
Say again?
Oh, monkey?
Oh, monkey. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Ooh, cunty.
Oh.
Ah, you motherfucker.
Oh, cunty. Did you know
Oh, man.
Yes, that was what's her name? Alexis Stewart.
Oh, donkey.
Fuck that, Howard. I'm begging, man. Come on, please.
Honestly, I had no idea.
Howard, I'm begging now.
You promised you wouldn't beg.
I didn't promise.
Be a man. Be a man.
Come on, fuck that. I got to go to that studio. I got to see it. Come on.
I'll give you one more, and if you beg, I'm really going to be angry with you.
All right.
All right, here we go. If you beg, then you got to get a tea bag by Richard and Sal.
All right.
Here we go.
I'm daring. Take a day.
Oh, that's easy, too.
Really?
Yeah.
You got that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're good. Did you get that, Gilbert?
No. That one
Artie, do you have that one?
No, Robin's good there. That's impressive.
One more time.
I'm daring. Take a day.
Darren, thank you, face.
Oh,
one more time.
Dude, you got to play the inflection.
He's not going.
You ain't going to no roast.
You better not beg.
You better get tea bag.
I'm daring. Take a day.
I have no idea what you're saying.
The guy has to take a guess. Go ahead.
Something, thank you, Dave.
No.
Sounds to me like I'm daring you to take a day.
It's the Blue Iris thing. I'm wearing a negligee.
Oh, that's good.
Wow.
Fuck.
Wow, I never would have got that. That's good.
Come on, Howard.
I'm daring. Take a day.
my leg is dead. Yeah, fuck.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Howard, come on, dude. I've been on hold for over a half hour. My phone's dying. Come on.
I'm daring. Take a day.
Boy, that's sexy.
Come on.
Oh, donkey.
I'm going to beat the shit out of Crackhead Bob now.
I'm daring. Take a day.
Sexy.
Come on,
all right.
Howard, please.
You said you promised you wouldn't beg. I'll give you one more chance.
One more chance?
This is it. And if you beg, you're going to have to lick Richard and Sal's scrotum.
Oh.
And you still can't see the roast.
Right. Here we go.
Please take your name.
Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah, that's too obvious.
You got that?
Yeah, that's
Please
easy.
say your name. Please say your name. I got it.
Well, I'll say it again.
No.
He's wrong?
I got it.
Stupid ass.
You
Wait,
Even if he got it, let's say it's wrong.
Okay, wait. All right, here you go.
Please state your name.
Oh, I know it. Even I have that one.
Yeah, that's too easy.
You got it or not?
Please say your name.
No.
No.
What is it?
It was the Oprah thing.
We speak your name.
Right. Jesus, that was easy.
Can't get any easier than that.
Come on.
Please state your name.
Oh, my phone's shitty. Fuck, come on.
I only got one more, man. If you don't get this, you're not coming to the roast.
See, if you had a clearer phone, that would be much clearer.
Yeah.
This is it for you.
It's his phone system.
And don't beg.
All right.
You fucking dick.
That's easy.
Yeah, that's too easy.
Hey, one more time?
All right, this is it. If you don't get this, really, you don't deserve to come.
You fucking dick.
Oh, if you don't get this, you're an idiot.
You fucking geek. Oh.
What'd you say?
You fucking geek.
Wrong.
Wrong?
It's dick, isn't it?
Yeah, I think.
Go ahead. Come on. I got a half word. What the fuck?
Play the
Oh, he's right.
He is?
He's right.
You fucking geek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not you. You're thinking of you, dick.
Right.
All right, you're coming to the roast.
Yes. Yes.
Hold on.
Oh, man, you're the man, Howard.
Howard, if you want to just finish the bit, there's only one left.
No, I got it.
All right, you're coming. Hold on. Okay, just shut up. Hope he's not that annoying during the roast. Throw him out of here.
Thoughts.
Wait
What?
a minute. Play that again?
Thoughts.
What? Should have given him that one.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Ready?
Yeah.
Everybody have it?
No.
Cunt farts.
I thought it was some kind of farce.
Dice again.
Come fudge.
Thoughts.
No, it's not.
Come fudge.
Even if it is, it ain't.
All right, well, there it is. There's the Crackhead Bob game. And lucky winner over there getting to come to the roast of Andy Dick. Gilbert Gottfried is with us tomorrow night. Big night for him, 8 o'clock at Caroline's in Manhattan. He promises to unveil something new. You don't?
Yeah.
No, okay, I got it wrong. It's the same old act. No,
yes.
Gilbert's always funny, man. He's got some funny stuff. Do you do anything topical that has to do with what's going on in the war in Iraq or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm talking about Nixon still.
Gilbert's the funniest. Go see him at Caroline's. Go to carolines.com if you want tickets. And to purchase Gilbert Gottfried's Dirty Jokes, go to gilbertgottfried.com. Robin, it's time for Steve Langford, John Hine, and Steve the intern, who will all have updates, and then we'll get right to your news. Here he is, Steve Langford.
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. SaveBabyGorilla.com, the charity drive to adopt a baby gorilla in honor of Artie Lang has wrapped up. And the website's raised $107.65 in Artie's name. Don't laugh. With those generous donations, SaveBabyGorilla.com will be adopting 2 baby gorillas from the Diane Fossey Gorilla International Fund. And here's what the adoption package being sent to Artie will include.
They're cheap.
A personalized photo and adoption certificate of the baby gorilla mounted in an attractive frame. An adoption profile with detailed information written by expert field scientists. A year's subscription to the Diane Fossey Gorilla Fund International newsletter. And a colorful window cling that can be displayed to show support of gorillas. Thank you to SaveBabyGorilla.com, its generous fans, and Artie Lang.
All right. Very nice.
Also today, Cabby firing back after getting ripped about his new website that looks awfully similar to Howard TV's. Cabby doing 2 interviews with Howard 100 News yesterday. The first one, an aborted fiasco of a screamfest with Shuley that ended quickly. The second interview, conducted by this reporter, who Cabby isn't crazy about either, but spoke too long enough to claim he had no intention of copying anyone's website. The company that created CabbyTV.com, big-time innovators, Cabby says.
All right.
And today, a great day in Howard history. 21 years ago today, 1 block from where we're standing right now, the WNBC funeral ceremony conducted by Howard and the gang as they buried the old station in the ratings, eventually leading to the surrender and sale of WNBC Radio and the entire NBC radio network.
That's right.
At that funeral, outside Rockefeller Center on May 2nd, 1986, Howard and the crowd chanting, among other things, "It's time to fire Imus."
And it's happened.
When you see Stern News happening, we want to know about it.
Our time.
That's right, we were.
Call us on the Howard 100 News tip line, 877-33-SIRIUS, choose Channel 100, or email us your news tip at Howard100News.
Thank you, Steve, and thank you for reminding us of those great moments in history. Let's get right over to John Hein, who hosts the wrap-up show every day at 11 o'clock, or as close as we can get to it. Johnny.
Howard raved to Tobey Maguire about Spider-Man 3 and asked about the Pussy Posse, doing weed, and how rich his fiancée is.
And I got no answers.
Well, we'll talk about Toby was the model A-list guest, what Jason and Steve, the intern, were willing to do to meet him, and take calls on who would win that Batman, Superman, and Spider-Man battle.
Right.
Plus, Bubba sent a note to Howard recommending his boot camp for everyone, but Fred turned it around wondering where the thank yous were for Bubba's wedding gifts.
Right.
We'll go over today's etiquette discussion, Beth's explanation of what happened at Gary's party, and who should be the ones attending Manners Boot Camp, and who besides Bubba should be running it.
All right, Johnny boy, and could there possibly be more?
One last thing.
Yes.
Today's other A-list guest is Gilbert Gottfried.
Right.
And Howard got an exclusive on Gilbert's wedding and honeymoon.
He really opened up.
We'll cover Gilbert singing at his Jewish wedding, our favorite Gilbert moments, and take calls on whether or not Gilbert will be a good dad, and will he write and perform for his child.
He will absolutely not write and perform for his child, and he will not be a good dad.
All right,
everybody knows it.
I say he's going to be transformed, and we will see the mainstream Gilbert, who is a big star with kids. He'll even be doing the Kids' Choice Awards.
You think he'll be like Bill Cosby?
Parenthood with Gilbert Gottfried.
Yes. Let's go to Steve the Intern then. Thank you, John. John Hein on the wrap-up show. Steve the Intern tonight at 7 o'clock.
We have our own A-list guest tonight. J.D. Harmeyer will be sitting in on the intern show.
Wow.
He'll be talking about his days as an intern, and also with this group how he may have directly contributed to an intern breakup. You have to find out all the details on the intern show tonight.
A romantic breakup?
It was not romantic. I think it was kind of sleazy, but we'll have the details for you.
All right, that's a teaser, they call
Absolutely.
that. Absolutely.
So tune in tonight, 7 p.m.
Did you kiss Tobey Maguire's ass out in the hall?
A little bit, yeah.
Right.
Peter, you mean?
Yes, Peter Parker.
Right.
Did you call him Peter?
No, I didn't want. Like I said, I didn't want to insult him, but I mean Peter Parker. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Steve the Intern.
Thank you.
Here's Steve the Intern, and he has his intern show tonight at 7 o'clock on Howard 101. Don't miss it. Robin, it's time for your theme music.
I get horny when I'm snorting lines.
The song is great.
Robin's got a big black ass. I want to ride. Oh, without Mr. X, I can talk her into some anal sex. After a couple drinks, I'll bend her over the sink. I'm gonna come in you. I'm gonna come in you.
Wow.
And if your pussy's tight, I'm gonna paint you white. I'm gonna come in you.
Well, a lot of guys have a lot of fantasies about you. It's true, Robin. Have you given any thought to dating Al Rosenberg? Did you know that Robin broke up with Mr. X? Or...
I heard this.
Yeah. Where did you hear the news, and where were you when you heard it?
Yeah, do you remember exactly what you
I
were
was
doing?
at Kennedy's funeral. Yes.
It's amazing, huh? 9 years with one guy.
Yeah.
What do you think went wrong?
You've met Mr. X?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Very nice gentleman.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought he was the one.
Was he was a colored gentleman, wasn't he?
He was a black man.
Yes.
Very black.
We use the term black or African American.
Yes.
This is Mr. X, and I just want to say good riddance to you, bitch. Because you left me, girl. Oh, mama said, you stupid-ass bitch left me. Oh, mama said, I hope your boat sinks, girl. Yeah, that's right. Oh, mama. Go fuck yourself with them meat and vegetables, bitch. All by myself. You dumbass Captain whore.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right.
That's an angry Mr. X. Wow.
I played Mr. X.
Yes,
on my
you did.
radio
Yes.
show, yes.
I just cut you out of the next episode.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, no more you.
I guess it's kind of dated now.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
Well,
hold on to those copies.
Yes.
Well, you can always play a parrot.
Yeah. Well, now there'll be collector's items.
Robin, what is in the news? And you have Gilbert here to help you with it.
Yes, I do. Well, first...
like beautiful tits.
Thank you. Drew Barrymore's on the cover of People magazine's most beautiful issue, and I've been looking at her lately. I think she had a nose job.
I think she had some work done. I think you're right. I think she prides herself on not putting on makeup for these shoots, and I think she should put on makeup. What do you think of that? I don't think she looks that good.
Well, I think, she's gone for a very glamorous image lately, and I was looking at some old pictures of her and some new ones. There's definitely something different about her face.
Dice Gottfried, what would you do to Drew Barrymore if you were alone with her?
Oh! I do some liposuction on her. Oh!
All right, there you go.
I was looking at the newspaper today, and they say that Georgia Fox, who's one of the cast members of CSI, she was supposed to die in this season's episodes, but she's refusing to come to the set to film the scenes, they say.
That's cool.
Yeah, she's unhappy with the idea that they've decided to kill her off. So, I guess she's just not going to do the scenes.
Wow. Is she allowed to do that?
I don't know. I think you have to live up to your contract, don't you? They get to write whatever they want to. It is their show. So
now they're just going to have to film a car going off a cliff.
That's right. You'll never see her in it.
I can't believe she died.
And we didn't see her. Is she really dead? American Idol last night, they say it was some of the best and worst performances. It was Bon Jovi night.
Honestly, and I know this sounds wrong, but she's too fat to be an American Idol. You know what I mean? She's just big and fat, and she looks like she's 50. You know what I mean?
She should be the singer behind the pretty girl who's on the album cover.
Yeah.
Isn't that what she did? She was a backup singer, right?
No, not her.
She's not the one?
We already have Aretha Franklin. What do we need her for?
Let's face it, she should be one of the crew building the stage.
The girl can sing, don't get me wrong.
Listen to her. She can sing, Artie.
She can sing.
A lot of crew guys can sing.
Who else you got on there?
And Jordan Sparks singing Living on a Prayer.
Frankly, she should have just done it like acoustically. You know what I mean? It would have been kind of cool.
Yeah, slow it down and do an acoustic thing.
Why don't these kids know to do shit like that? Like make it...
John has an incredible voice.
He does. He's a very good singer.
And it takes him to sing these songs.
Mm-hmm.
They should do it like Gay Papa.
Yeah. That guy did a good job with Gay Papa.
So the President and Mrs. Bush showed up on American Idol.
He looks really bad. I think the White House is finally getting to George Bush. I mean, he looks cross-eyed and gray. And I know, but he looks completely bleary.
It eats you up, that job. It's like when Clinton went in the office, the first time around, he looked great. By the time he got out, he aged like 20 years.
Yeah, but Bush seemed not to even know what was going on, and he seemed to be just weathering the storm.
You mean he finally got a brain and figured it out?
Yeah, I think it really beat the crap out of him.
The war in Iraq forced him to start showing up to work.
Yeah.
His first term was relatively easy. He spent most of his time between Camp David and that Texas ranch.
He made the mistake of getting involved.
Well, what happened is he hired a bunch of numbskulls who all advised him to go take out Iraq, and now he actually has to pay attention to what's going on in the world and shit. You nitwit. And it's killing him. It's killing the guy.
But, they did a whole movie about the president being on American Idol, so now the president shows up on American Idol.
We're not ordinary people. We're morons.
Sing something?
I don't know, darling. They've already seen you dance.
Thanks, and God bless.
Wait, here, I'll play it again, because it kind of got garbled.
Say, Laura, you think I ought to sing something?
I don't know, darling. They've already seen you dance.
Thanks, and God bless.
They came off like the two whitest white people on the planet.
I was going to say, two wooden Indians.
Yeah. Thank you, darling.
I don't know. They've already seen you dance.
Where did they see him dance?
He was doing that stupid the African dance last week. Remember that? That's what they're referring to.
Hey, wait, baby Gottfried's on the phone.
Oh, no.
Yes, baby Gottfried.
Oh, shit.
What is it? Are you calling from the womb?
Yeah.
Do you want to sing something?
Yeah. Hey, did you hear Daddy's newest impersonation?
No, all right,
what is it?
Phil Silvers.
Oh.
Phil Silvers.
That's his newest impersonation. Daddy says Mommy's going to have me at home so they don't have to pay for hospital bills.
Are you happy your baby's coming?
Answer the baby.
Yes, he says.
Am I going to be your little schnauzer?
All right. You're going nowhere with these sour shoes.
I'm sorry.
All right. There he is, sour shoes, Gottfried. He's got some sort of talent, that guy.
He can do a baby very well.
Yeah. He has no lines, but he can do a baby.
Somebody needs to write for it.
All right.
The Idol Gives Back raised $70 million to help children living in poverty in the U.S. and Africa.
How generous of American Idol to get the fans to donate $70 million.
Yeah, they're not
take
giving
credit.
hardly a dime, but everybody else forked over
That's
a lot of money. Some kids in New Jersey trying to watch one of their favorite shows, the Handy Manny show, a cartoon show on the Disney Playhouse, got a surprise when Comcast workers switched some cables, and instead of Handy Mandy or Manny, it was probably Handy Mandy because a porn came up.
I love that.
So they say this only happened in a local area or some region in New Jersey where this particular Comcast cable dude switched the cables. But, yeah, this guy says, my wife was like, oh, my God. She was shocked when she saw what came on the TV when she switched over to the kids' TV program.
See, that doesn't sound like an accident.
No, that's very premeditated. Eli, you're on the air.
It happens all the time, yeah.
Yes, Eli. Yes, hello, hello.
What's up, guys? Listen, Artie, I was wondering if you can do me a favor. Honestly, my dog is dying. So, I'm really broken up over it. It's terrible. But maybe what would make me feel better if, Artie, could you do the bit from Godfather 2 where Frankie Five Angels says goodbye to Tom Hayden?
You have a specific scene you want to hear.
Yeah, he knows it. It's a classic.
Yeah, he's done it before.
This is the scene I believe he's talking about, Artie, where...
yeah, well,
where
actually...
he's dying with the FBI guys.
He says... Tom Hagen explains to him that,
what he
in so many words, what he needs to do. Okay.
Thanks. It's for the dog.
It's for a dog?
Yeah, well, it's for me and the dog.
Well, that pisses me off, but...
Go ahead. Come on.
No, not that. Tom, in the old days... We had the capos, and they called them regimes. The Corleone family was a great family. Yeah, it was once. They'd go home. They'd lay in the hot tub. They'd open up their veins. And that was that. Don't worry about a thing, Frankie Five Angels. Thanks a lot, Tom. Thanks a lot.
Right. Bye, Tom.
Very moving. I hope that cheers you up.
I had a paraphrase for the dog.
Thank you.
Doesn't he also say something like, but their families were always taken care of?
Right, yeah, that's what he's saying yes to. You won't have to worry about a thing.
Yes.
The families were always taken care of. Don't worry about a thing, Frankie Five Angels. Don't worry about a thing. Thanks a lot, Tom. Thanks a lot. Well, the first one, I had it right, except for the fact that, he does say something about his family getting
Gilbert says you blew it.
Yeah, you blew it.
No, well, Gilbert's great at this shit, too.
Right, so he'll know.
No, I know.
He'll catch
Can you do Godfather stuff? Are you that good at this, Godfather?
Oh.
No, he probably knows the Godfather.
I believe in America. America's where I made my fortune. I raised my daughter in the American fashion. I gave her freedom, but I taught her never to dishonor her family. She found a boyfriend, not an Italian. She went out with her. They made her drink alcohol. Then they tried to take advantage of her. But she resisted. She kept her honor. So they beat her like an animal. The next day in the hospital, she could hardly speak because of the pain. She could hardly weep because of the pain. But I wept.
Boy, this is good.
An obscure
Hold it. Wait. The Godfather's
I'll do
No. Gilbert's got it.
Why didn't you come to me? Why did you go to the...
Oh, no.
Why did you go to the police first?
Yes. First he goes, they call the police, and he goes, they got 5 years suspended sentence. Suspended a sentence. They went free that very day.
Why didn't you go to the police? Why don't you come to me first? If you had come to... Honestly.
He goes, yeah, right. I didn't want to...
Give him a chance.
Yes.
Well, he fucking ruined mine.
What is he?
When you first came here, you didn't need me. If you had come to... Now you come to me, Godfather. I want murder for money. And, let's see what's here.
Artie's going to have to step in.
Should I step in like you stepped in with me?
Wait.
Step in.
If you had come to me first and asked for my respect, then you wouldn't be here for the reason you are now. These boys who hurt your daughter would be suffering this very day.
That's it.
But you don't offer respect. You don't even think to call me Godfather. You come here on the day my daughter's to be married, and you say, Godfather, I want murder for money. I wanted justice. But that isn't justice. Your daughter is still alive.
Yes.
Doesn't he say something like, he says something like, he goes, you never invited me and my wife.
You never had my wife.
You never invited me and my wife over to your house for coffee, even though my wife is godmother to your only child. But you didn't need a friend like me. You came here, and there were courts of law. I didn't want to get into trouble.
That's good.
Well, Gilbert's doing the guy a little bit like Bela Lugosi.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. But he did it good. That's the very first monologue from the first... he did it from the very beginning.
Wow.
And then, of course...
We've known each other many years, but this is the first time you ever came to me for counsel.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time that you invited me to your house for a cup of coffee. Even though my wife is godmother to your only child. But let's be frank, you never wanted my friendship. And you were afraid to be in my debt.
I didn't want to get into trouble.
I understand. You found paradise in America. You had a good trade, made a good living, police protected you, and there were courts of law. And you didn't need a friend like me. But now you come to me and you say, Don Corleone, give me justice. But you don't ask for respect. You don't offer friendship. You don't even think to call me Godfather. That is not justice. Your daughter is still alive.
Living is suffer then, as she suffers. How much shall I pay you?
Bonus. What have
I ever done to make you treat me so disrespectfully? If you'd come to me in friendship, then the scum that ruined your daughter would be suffering this very day. And if by chance an honest man like yourself should make enemies, then he would become my enemy.
That's the line.
And then they would fear you.
Be my friend?
Godfather.
Godfather?
Good.
It's the greatest.
Oh, you have to hang on every one of his words.
Yeah.
Guy better make sure he's there for the favor.
I love that part.
I used to remember that whole speech.
Me too. You were pretty good there. You pulled it off.
And then there's, of course, how's your son? He's good, Pop. He's 3 years old. He already reads the funny papers. What is the funny paper? Look, I want you to check everyone coming in and everyone coming out. Could be any. What's bothering you, Pop? I told you I could handle it. I'll handle it.
I never wanted this kind of life for you, Michael. I was hoping it would be your turn, that you would be the one to pull the strings. Senator Corleone, Governor Corleone.
We'll get there, Pop. We'll get there.
Wasn't enough time, Michael.
Oh, yes.
There wasn't enough time.
Is Michael played by Peter Lorre?
Yes.
That's a pretty good Pacino.
Yes. But Father.
Well, remember, whoever comes to you to set this meeting, he's the traitor.
He does everything. All right, let's get back to Ron.
I know, I forgot more of that movie than that.
It's a long movie.
But it's a classic. There's a great special. There's a great special on Brando on Turner Classic Movies. It started last night, but it was his early career. Now they're going to get into the Godfather years tonight.
Oh,
I think it's
man, I wish I'd seen that. I just saw a Marlon Brando movie I'd never seen before. It was great.
Yeah.
When he was young and had a body.
Gilbert's the only guy I know who this is why I love Gilbert so much. Gilbert can do no wrong in my eyes because he knows all those Bela Lugosi movies that I grew up with.
That and Abbott and Costello movies.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really something. I don't think there's another person in the world who does that, what Gilbert does.
It's a lot of... some people ask me how I got to know movies so much, and it had to be watching them on television.
Right.
Sure. I mean, because I didn't go to I never saw The Godfather in the movies or anything. Gilbert, you watched all those movies on TV as a kid? You just...
Well, I mean, the Godfather I saw in the theater.
No, but I mean, like
the old horror films, yeah.
You watch them every day on TV.
That's when regular TV stations would have those movies.
And they were great.
And they'd be in the middle of the afternoon, right? You know, the early show, the late show, the middle of the day show.
And I think I told you this story once before. There was one time I was staying up late, because sometimes they would have the really classic old ones that had like 1 in the morning or something. And so I was like a kid, and I turned on the TV, and I'm sitting right by it, like an inch away from the screen. I think they were having like Claude Rains as the Phantom of the Opera. And there was a news report that took place in like SeaWorld. And this girl was riding a killer whale, and the whale went crazy and took her under the water, and then these guys run, there's all this screaming, and when they pull her out of the water, her bikini bottom was around her knees, and you could see her ass.
Really?
Yeah, and that's back when you didn't see... You didn't see miniskirts back then. and I remember...
The whale removed her bottoms?
Yes, yeah.
And you were like, I'm no homo.
and I immediately, like, ran to my bed and I had to mess...
How old were you? How old were you?
I don't know. I was like...
20.
Yeah. I was 35. And I... Well, I mean, I barely touched myself. That's how badly
jerking off like that. Like that's like kids today see porno when they're like 12.
Oh, yes.
So they know what to do. That's why there's so many young girls giving blowjobs and stuff. They see all this stuff, you know.
Yeah, rainbow parties.
You know, I used to jerk off to like magazine ads with just like, you know.
Oh, underwear ads. Yeah, like the Times, you know, like the New York Times would have underwear ads.
About
that
sex.
was something.
Did you used to watch Zacherle's Chiller Theater?
Oh, yeah.
Do you do Zachary? Oh, Zachary. Oh, Grandma. Oh.
I wish I'd seen this Zachary.
Oh, Zachary was the best.
I never saw it either.
He's 88 years old now.
Yeah.
Grandma's over there in the crib. John Zachary. Oh, look at this. Over here. Look at all my friends. Oh, kids.
Sounds like Zachary must have been on drugs.
Oh, I don't know what he was on. I'm sure he was. Who knows what he was up to.
But those Abbott and Costello movies, every Sunday on Channel 11, they'd be on from 11 a.m.
And they'd have the Bowery Boys.
Yeah, all
on.
afternoon.
They were great.
Yeah.
I loved the Bowery Boys, yeah.
What are you boys doing in my moat shop?
They were like 40 years old, those Bowery Boys.
That's what I loved about that they were the Bowery Boys, like a group, a gang of kids, and they were like in their 50s. They were fat, and they were wrinkled.
Oh, I loved it. In Angels with Dirty Faces, they all mugged James Cagney as kids, but they're all taller than Cagney.
That's good. All right, anything else, Robin?
Yeah, now findings on marijuana damaging, or new findings on marijuana's damaging effects on the brain show that the drug triggers temporary psychotic symptoms in some people, including hallucinations and paranoid delusions.
I'm one of them.
Yeah.
British doctors took brain scans of 15 healthy volunteers, given small doses of 2 of the active ingredients of cannabis and a placebo. One compound made people more relaxed, but even small doses of another compound produced temporary psychotic symptoms in people, including the hallucinations and the paranoid delusions. So now they're saying pot may cause insanity.
I believe that, man, especially pot today. I'm telling you. You don't smoke weed at all.
No.
Do you? I haven't done it in years, but I had to stop. It was so intense. I felt like I was like out of my mind. I mean, it's supposed to be...
I had a very bad... The worst reaction I've ever had to... And, I've done hard drugs. The worst reaction to any drug I've ever had is weed.
Me
Absolutely.
Too. Me too. It's
worse than your LSD thing?
Well, the LSD I overdosed. When I took the right amount, it wasn't so horrible, but I overdosed.
Right.
Jennifer, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yes, baby.
Hey. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I wanted to ask Robin a couple of questions. I wanted to ask her, has she had her, that fling when you break up with somebody? You gotta get some, to get over them?
No, I don't have that.
Ooh, well, you need to.
Oh, she's annoying.
He keeps himself alive by drinking the blood.
This is from Abbott and Costello Meets Dracula. Well, let Zachary introduce it. No, Grandma, stop it. Stop it, Grandma. No. Don't eat my leg, Grandma. We'll go right back to Abbott and Costello Meets Dracula.
He keeps himself alive by drinking the blood.
Now, this is getting to be ridiculous. What? Are you trying to tell me that can will move? Look, wait a minute. Cans can't move. Listen, here, watch it. Keep your eye on it. Is it moving? Huh? It's not moving, is it? Now, use your brains a little bit. Let's get this job finished.
Abbott's name is always Slick or Chick.
Yeah. Why do they have to have the same name?
I love
every movie?
I always thought Abbott was the funnier one.
Oh, Abbott's hilarious, man.
Yeah,
the
good.
timing on him, like a young Abbott, man, oof, no one was better than him.
Richard and Sal, I think. Was it Richard who interviewed Zachary recently?
Richard did.
Yeah, Richard.
Richard and I think J.D.
All right, this is Richard, and we're here with the legendary Zachary.
Yes, that's true. Yes. Very legendary.
How you been? Yes, how you been? Hey, Zachary here.
He still has that voice.
Yes. Yes, yes.
He's like Robin Williams.
Oh, you did a lot of work in radio also. You've worked with Howard Stern?
Yes, when I was on WNEW-FM in the early days of...
Very senile. I never worked with
You
Zach.
know what? He does sound like... He sounds like Robin Williams when he's about to go into that...
The other days when I was doing my show at Chillicothe. Yes.
Oh, who's that Chinese man there?
I always get phone calls from...
the Chinaman. Forget it. All right, Robin, please.
And the guy's in the corner going, hey, how's your skirt doing?
Yesterday, I forgot to mention this. Tommy Newsom. Anybody remember that
I do.
name?
Oh, yeah. Mr. Excitement.
Tommy Newsom was on the Merv Griffin show. No, the Tonight Show.
He was the substitute band leader. When Doc couldn't make it, they'd always bring in Tommy Newsom.
Yeah. Someone else died, too.
Oh, Tom Poston.
I always liked him.
Oh, did he? He died?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's in his
85 years old.
Do you know he was on the Bob Newhart show, of course, and do you know that in real life he married Suzanne Plachette?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he married the doctor's wife.
What a piece of ass for him. Don't you think that
way too
Suzanne
good.
Plachette is sexy as hell?
But she was 100 by the time he married her.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
They've only been married for like 5 years. She got him when he was 80.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's the best time to get married.
But Tom Poston died.
Yeah, they had a very happy marriage. Here's a few Tom Poston remembrances.
I like Tom
Tom
Poston.
says, no one lives forever, number 6.
Yeah, no one lives You sure Tom's saying that?
Yes, it's Tom Poston.
He said it just today.
Tom proving it.
He's dead. How did he say that?
We none of us live forever.
That's
there you
nice.
go. Here's a clip from Newhart.
All right.
It is a dream. So? In a dream, you can do anything you like. I like this.
These clips don't work on the
No,
radio.
you'd have to see it, I guess. And here's a clip from the Steve Allen Show.
How did this group here, how did you get together?
We're related, the father and 3 sons.
You see, Tom Poston started out on the Steve Allen Show. He used to be in sketches and stuff.
Like Man on the Street stuff.
You know, it's so funny, though. Whenever they interview any celebrity, they always ask, if you died tomorrow, what would you want? And so that way they have it for everybody. They have it, yeah.
They have your last word.
Suppose you and Tommy Newsom died tomorrow.
Okay, now let's say it was a car crash. Then what would you say?
Tommy Newsom sat in for Doc Severinsen. And
That's what I said. He was the
all right, what was the name of the
leader.
band leader on the Merv Griffin Show?
The band leader, Jack.
That's right.
Oh, God, what is his name? Because every once in a while I'll see him.
Mayhofer.
No. Jack Carter.
No,
that's the comedy.
Jack
Mayhofer.
Yes. No, Jack. God, what was his name? I could see his face.
Jack what, Fred?
Crucian. I believe it.
No.
Jack Crucian.
No.
Maybe you're right. I don't remember.
Well, I never heard of Jack.
No, that's another
Jack
actor.
Neo.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
what was his name? Jack?
I can see it. He's got like a little spiky...
Right, and a red nose.
Chubby face.
No, Jack Crucian was a character actor. I don't know
Right. No, I forget what is Jack something.
I can feel...
Jack Mayhofer.
I can feel Benji Googling as we're talking. But, whenever Tommy Newsom took over for Doc, Johnny dusted off the bad suit jokes.
Right.
Yeah.
He had a set routine for Tommy.
Sitting in for Doc tonight is Tommy Newsom. Tommy's so dull.
Let's see. Ed McMahon comments on Doc Severinsen. Oh, okay. This is good to play. This is a remembrance from Ed McMahon. And I think we should all hear this. Don't you, Robin?
Certainly.
All right.
Certainly.
Here he is.
During the summer, I could earn as much as $500 a week from Doc Severinsen by giving him little boy's poop.
Man. Doc had a business on the side, I guess.
Now, does anyone besides me remember who played Frankenstein and Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein?
You're saying it wasn't the great Boris Karloff?
No.
It was...
Wow.
Oh, I think I know this. This is a weird thing. The hell was it? Who was it?
He played it as many times as Karloff.
I know the Invisible Man was that weird character actor.
Wasn't it Lon Chaney?
Jr.? No, but you know something? As a matter of fact, that could be correct, even though in the movie it was Glenn Strange. He had played it in House of Frankenstein, House of Dracula, and Abbott and Costello. But the scene where the monster, this is pathetic. How I know this. The scene where the monster throws the girl out the window, that's actually Lon Chaney Jr.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yes,
they got him specifically for that?
Well, yeah, because Glenn Strange, he was already in the movie as the Wolfman, but Glenn Strange broke his ankle at one point, so Lon Chaney Jr. dressed up as the monster and filmed that scene.
Who told you that, Officer Joe Bolton?
Yeah.
Carson was terrific with kids. I'm telling you, if there was a little boy around, he would find it in the shit pipe.
In the shit pipe. By the way, Mort Lindsay was Merv Griffin's
family. Yeah, but who was the guy with the trumpet?
Yeah, I'm still trying to track that down.
The Jack dude. Google
trumpet, Mort, Merv.
Those band guys always looked like they were having so much fun.
And he also used to do like stuff for Schoolhouse Rock.
Right.
That's why
Oh, yes, that guy. That's the one.
You know what? Those band guys used to look like they were cool and having fun. And like today, like Letterman and Leno, they don't know how to sort of incorporate that coolness factor into the band.
Yeah, those bands
they all used to drink back then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want one more stupid fact on this Frankenstein Abbott and Costello thing?
Okay.
I'm looking on the web. It says Lou Costello did not want to film the movie, declaring, "No way I'll do that crap. My little girl could write something better than this." Of course, the $50,000 advance changed that.
Yeah. Thanks for interrupting with that.
Is it Jack Sheldon?
Jack Sheldon.
Yeah, Jack Sheldon.
Was
Yes.
it Jack Sheldon?
Yes, that's the guy's name.
Even that
He used to do all those, like, educational shorts for kids.
Right.
When Johnny and I started doing The Tonight Show, we did anything we could think of to fill Doc Severinson's tight little ass. Hold Johnny's enormous, nasty man.
Well, he remembers everything.
He's revealing a lot.
Yeah. With her feet behind her head, Raquel Welch shit on my penis, then tried to pee in Doc Severinson's face.
Sexy.
After spraying my face with cum, Dom DeLuise put his hand down Johnny's pants and squirted shit straight down Johnny's mouth.
That's not right.
That's a horrible accusation.
And who would have thought that? Now you're on the Tonight Show. You appear there regularly. Yes.
I never worked with Carson, though.
Oh, he would never work with you.
Yes.
I remember one evening when things got completely out of control. Doc Severinson licked my nuts, while Johnny but punked George Burns, who shot his cum all over Steve Lawrence and Edie Gourmet's forehead, while Jerry Lewis shit ice cream on Red Skelton's crotch, and then Steve Allen, a fire extinguisher, up Jack Benny's shit came, while Andy Williams sniffed off Dom DeLuise's penis. That was the tough, tough night.
Anything else, Robin?
What a party.
Oh, that's old Hollywood.
Yeah, well, Tommy Newsom was 78 and died this weekend of cancer.
Sorry to hear that.
Jack Sheldon's the guy who would do conjunction.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy.
He was cool.
Yeah.
All right, yesterday was May 1st, and the illegal immigrants, got out on the streets in a number of cities and rallies.
Are you an illegal immigrant? And what's your name?
Cy.
And your name's Cy?
See.
And what's your sister's name?
Sue.
Her name's Sue.
See.
So there's a new chant we have to figure out. It's 210.
Right.
This is what they were chanting.
At the immigration rally?
Yes.
Okay.
El pueblo unido jamás se ha vencido. El pueblo unido.
What do they want?
Well, I'm asking you. You're the one who speaks Spanish here.
See, it would help if they spoke English. That would get the message. Are you protesting?
What's the rally all about?
They're trying to change the laws and get 12 to 20 million people, depending on who you listen to, legalized in this country, get them permanent resident
Now, if you
status
take
and a lot
this
of
to
rights.
court, what would you do?
Sue.
You'd sue.
So if you can't understand it that way, here's 2-8. They were chanting it everywhere.
In English?
No, it's again in Spanish.
All right. I know what that means.
What is it?
Gilbert's a cheap Jew.
See?
Well, if we
It's Gilbert, a cheap Jew.
If we only knew what they wanted, maybe we could give it to them.
They want a remake of Chico and the Man.
I drove past what was New York's
They
rally.
wanted to re-release the Bill Dana albums.
I drove past what was New York's rally yesterday, and I only saw like a handful of people. I said, well, if that's all there is, legalize them. No problem.
Yeah.
But anyway, they say 150,000 people attended the rally in Chicago yesterday. Here's Mayor Richard Daley talking to the crowd. 2-9.
We welcome immigrants to our great city. As we look at this skyline, when we look at the skyline, it was built by immigrants.
Well, it's so weird that it's like Mayor Daley again. Like you live long enough and you see, President Bush again, Mayor Daley again.
Did you build the skyline?
Here's one of the rally organizers from Detroit, Ignacio Meneses, who says that he hopes to gain the respect from President Bush. 2-12.
The community is making this sacrifice to come and not to work. Because what we want to is at least the Bush administration see and respect the labor or the immigrant community.
What did you say, C or Jess? All right, look, everybody wants to be here. That's the truth.
The immigrant community.
And Marta of Longmont, who is in Colorado, says immigration reform benefits everybody.
We've got a lot of people waiting, still from big time from...
Maybe she could watch your baby.
long that are waiting to get...
Are you going to get help? Are you going to get live-in help? Have you figured that out yet?
Are you live-in help?
No, are you going to get live-in help? Who cares? Anything else,
And
Robin?
what's your name, man? Your name, Sue?
One night, out of nowhere, a sweet, innocent choir boy gagged on my elderly nuts, and then yellow discharge erupted from my minuscule penis.
Wow. Later this year, Howard, the NAACP will be holding a symbolic funeral.
Yes.
This time, that symbolic funeral will be, Gilbert, for the N-word.
Oh.
Nigger?
How big of a coffin is that going to be?
As Americans have debated the use of the word in the wake of the Don Imus scandal.
Can Gilbert give a eulogy and remember him fondly?
You know what? I believe a burial's a good idea for the N-word, but I predict a resurrection. Like Gilbert.
Yeah.
I remember hanging out with Nigger.
Yeah. I'll sadly miss Nigger as part of my vocabulary.
Boy, Nigger was always good for a laugh.
The funeral will be led...
Nigger was generous.
in the youth and
If
college
Nigger was
division.
here today...
All right, so where would the funeral be, Robin? Come on.
Let me see.
They ought to bury Ho next to the N-word.
It's going to be, I guess, in
I remember when Nigger met Ho.
On the Imus show.
They say it's important to give everyone a chance to look at the impact of this word.
When they made Nigger, they broke the mold.
For all cultural depictions,
Even the niggers.
in the media,
Yes.
they think should be reviewed for negativism. Here's the Shelton person, 3-2.
A nigger himself.
No.
You really do like that word, I believe. I don't
Oh, my God.
It's just
Now it's time for us to really take a good look at the industries that are creating problems along these lines, or at least exacerbating the problem, whether looking at television images, movie images, representation in music, and the broader media, both the Internet as well as written media. Now it's time for...
Right.
He says that the campaign targets everyone exploiting negative imagery. 3-3.
We're talking to, again, Africa.
You know how many black comedians use the N-word?
He's talking to African Americans. Listen to him.
I know. I'm saying I think he's barking up the wrong tree.
I'd go to a funeral for the term African American.
Right. Cat Williams uses the N-word. Chris Rock.
I just hate the fact that now we have to call them coons. That's just wrong.
That funeral was a long time ago.
Where's that Cat Williams clip? How is he going to bury these?
Listen to this for a second.
They're going to bury his career.
These really problematic images. But it's not just African Americans. We also look at the Imuses of the world, the shock jocks that are presenting these really negative images and derogatory terms.
Yeah,
he should be mentioning Gilbert.
Gilbert's name should be right up there.
You are the Tijuana Strings? Then I take it you're all from Tijuana, huh? Am I right in assuming that you are their leader? What's your name?
Shine.
The Tijuana Strings, that seems awfully close to the Tijuana Brass. I mean, didn't they ever object to it? Well, what do they do?
Sure.
Big applause.
Sue? For heaven's sakes, go ahead and play something. Now, what are you going to play?
The flea.
I'm afraid to ask this next one. The Flea?
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Very good timing.
So the N-word is going to be buried when?
When they have their convention.
Because I want to attend the funeral.
Is it a closed casket?
Gilbert's all broken up.
I'm just saying, ladies, stop tripping on shit that don't even motherfucking matter. Never in the history of niggerdom has a nigger... Never in the history of niggerdom has a nigger been getting ready to have sex with a woman and changed his mind because her fingernails and toenails didn't match. Never has a nigger been putting a condom on and went, bitch, is that plum and red? I can't even do it, bitch. I'm out of here. I can't even do it.
Got to respect him. He's working that N-word till the burial.
And that was a tape of Dr. Martin Luther King.
And he was a comic. Yes. He was known as Detroit Red back then. Anything else, Robin?
As promised, yesterday President Bush vetoed a Democratic war funding bill that would have set a timetable for the withdrawal of American troops from Iraq. Here's the president. 213.
213 is our president?
Yes.
All right. There we go.
It makes no sense to tell the enemy when you plan to start withdrawing. All the terrorists would have to do is mark their calendars and gather their strength and begin plotting how to overthrow the government and take control of the country of Iraq.
And
it makes no sense.
And isn't that what they're doing anyway?
He says that these are tough times. 214.
These are times that test the resolve of free people. These are times that require hard work and courage and faith in the ability of liberty.
That administration of his had such a hard-on for Iraq from the minute they got in there. That this was fait accompli. They were looking for a reason to invade, and they got it.
Definitely.
And now we're stuck with this legacy. God knows what this is going to bring on us in the future.
You know how yesterday when you were arguing that you didn't owe Gary an apology and we played the etiquette expert?
Yes.
And you had done absolutely everything wrong?
Right.
Well, it's the same with the president. When he looks back at Iraq, he has to realize he did absolutely everything wrong.
Yeah, and he won't say sorry.
He will not apologize
No, he won't.
and change course. Here's the president saying it would be premature, and a premature exit is going to be problems.
That risks turning Iraq into a cauldron of chaos.
We have a lot of problems now.
Our enemy, the enemies of freedom, love chaos. Out of that chaos, they could find new safe havens.
All right.
They love chaos.
Would you believe they have weapons of mass destruction?
And you believe a firecracker.
Senator Dick Durbin, however, says it's time for Bush to
I'll be in Iraq and loving it.
It's time for Bush to face the facts. Number one.
Congress cannot override the president's veto, but the president cannot override the reality of Iraq.
I was wrong by that.
I love the challenge of trying to hold down the little boy while Johnny sucks his tiny penis.
Wow. That is, you know,
amazing.
I mean, if that's in a book, I'm getting it.
Ed McMahon writes the best book.
Hey, Robin,
just amazing.
Robin, since the N-word is dead, can I hire a psychic to contact it?
Yes, you
I am the first nigger.
The spirit of the N-word.
You have contacted me.
John Edwards, I'm seeing an N.
Carson was willing to do just about anything for a blowjob and a cute young child.
That I believe.
Anything else?
We've all been talking about global warming. Well, now a University of Oklahoma professor has come out in criticism of the Al Gore film, An Inconvenient Truth. Dr. David Deming says that the movie markets itself as a scientific documentary, but as a matter of fact, it is an artful and deceptive propaganda film. Deming says that the claims made in the film are either wrong, disingenuous, or misleading. So all of a sudden we have a critic
backlash
coming forward, a geophysicist saying that, you know, he doesn't know what Al Gore's talking about with An Inconvenient Truth. And Robert Kennedy Jr. is claiming that Karl Rove did more than just spew harsh words at Sheryl Crow and Larry David during that correspondence dinner. The New Yorker magazine reports Kennedy saw Rove literally spit at Crow and David.
Patooey!
At the White House.
Spit on you. Patooey!
I saw him spit.
Kennedy says the Republican strategist Rove was, quote, as rude and arrogant as a person can be.
You're rude and arrogant.
He added it was very strange to watch and a sad thing to think the government is run by somebody like that.
How very sad.
For my own personal information, have they held a funeral for Kike yet?
No, Kike is alive and well.
I remember one evening when Art Linkletter butt-fucked a beautiful English sheepdog named Patrick.
Whoa. When Saddam Hussein was in prison just before, you know, they hanged him,
they should bring him back.
the U.S. Army bought him Cuban cigars, hair dye, and other luxuries.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just telling you what they did.
They probably felt bad for him.
A military panel investigating the actions of the former commander of a camp told that Saddam and his aides also had access to new clothes and dry cleaning after one of them appeared in court in his pajamas. So they treated them very well right up to the time they tied a rope around his neck and dropped him.
All I know is Saddam is in hell right now with the N-word.
You think the N-word went to hell?
No, come on.
Hey, are you the word nigger? I've always enjoyed you.
Right now, Hitler, Saddam, and nigger are having lunch.
I can't wait until the word kike is done with us.
What else we got there, Robin?
Sanjaya is not going to be feted by his home city. They don't want to have a parade for him.
Well, because he's a goof.
And they don't want to give him the key to the city.
He's a goof. They don't want to be goofy.
More important things to deal with, and unless a council member tried to push through a proclamation, then that idle wannabe should not expect a similar honor, according to the town manager. So.
Break out the coffin, because Guinea and Homo are terminally
ill. Welcome for Sanjaya when he goes back. Also, Britney Spears took to the stage for the first time in, they say, 4 years.
Thank God.
A rundown on Perez Hilton says that...
So what?
As usual, she lip-synced through every song, went on stage at 10, was done by 10:16. The set list included Baby One More Time, I'm a Slave for You, Breathe One... what is that? Breathe One Me or Breathe On Me. Maybe that's it. And Do Something Intoxic.
She did a 16-minute set?
Yep.
She's coming back.
A DJ opened the show.
I wish I could get away with that.
Spears hit the stage wearing a brunette wig with a black headband. They say she looked dope.
Is that good? Is that good, Robin?
She's a dope.
Yes. Zsa Zsa Gabor has mammoth cunt lips.
And they say she had any interaction with the crowd.
And telling it like it is.
At the end of her set, she said,
I always suspected that.
Thank everyone for coming. Real words. So that's Britney Spears making her return.
You could tell that from the Merv Griffin show.
And finally today, actor John Ratzenberger
died.
No, he did not die. He just got kicked off Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, I'm so not watching that. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so, yeah, he's the latest to go. And they are now down to actor Billy Ray Cyrus, Ian Ziering. What is it, Ian or Ian?
Ian Ziering.
And that guy from the Backstreet Boys or NSYNC, I can't remember which, the ice skater, and Layla Ali, I think.
Yes.
The only ones
Very,
left.
very important.
There you go. That's
well, thank you, Robin. Gilbert.
Hey. If you had to describe Layla Ali in one word.
Oh, come on. That word's been put to sleep. Gilbert Gottfried tomorrow night, 8 o'clock at Caroline's in Manhattan.
You little devil.
Are you not going to use the N-word in your act?
The
I hope
word
at
is
Caroline's.
I won't say nigger. No.
Don't say it.
No, okay.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on.
The word has been buried.
All
it should be...
Spear chucker.
Speaking from the grave.
You're very racist, and I don't approve. I don't.
It's been buried with words like musket and turntable.
Go to carolines.com, and to purchase Gilbert Gottfried's Dirty Jokes, go to gilbertgottfried.com. And I want to thank everyone for appearing on the show today. Tobey Maguire, thank you. Spider-Man 3 opening Friday in theaters everywhere. They should have no problem selling tickets, just like Gilbert at Caroline's. And
it'll be the same crowd, yeah.
Artie, we saw you on Entourage. You were great. We were looking forward to you on Rescue Me. Gilbert, this man's getting a lot of your work.
He's getting your jobs,
He's getting your jobs.
I'm taking the ugly guy getting laid roles on TV.
That's right. Gilbert,
With me, no one would believe it.
Artie, you have carved out a niche.
Yes.
Artie, how's your parrot voice? I think you're going to be next.
Artie, say Affleck.
I can do it.
Artie, you're going to be appearing where?
Oh, Jackie Gleason Theater this Friday night, May 4th in Miami. Artie-lang.com. You got to get a website.
What you got to do is... It should be your name on the website, and you should put www before your name. And
is that the advice he gave you?
Yeah, www. And now, in your case, it would be Gilbert Gottfried. In my case, it was Artie Lang, but in your case, you'd use your name, which is Gilbert Gottfried. And then there'd be another dot, and then it's com. That's spelled C-O-M.
Thank you. Well, it sounds like you got some good advice from Artie.
I did. I mean,
that was all news to Artie.
And then you could sell stuff on that website.
So if you go to artie-lang.com, it will have a full eulogy and an R.I.P. Rest in peace to the N-word.
Gilbert Gottfried, you didn't have to put dash. Gilbert-Gottfried is gilbertgottfried.com.
No, I had to buy my name from some guy in Taiwan.
Well, at least you got it.
Yes.
My crack management staff hasn't been able to buy my name from a Japanese porno producer.
We'll see you tomorrow, everybody.
Chào cả mọi người. Và hôm nay bên em về một chiếc Kia Morning xe sản xuất 2020. Và chiếc xe thì động cơ 1.25 số tự động. Xe phiên bản màu xanh. Và hơi tiếc một chút là con xe này nó lại bơi lội một chút, còn mùa lũ, vì vậy là có một mức giá rất là ưu đãi. Tuy nhiên là trước khi báo giá thì em sẽ quay tổng thể chiếc xe. Kia Morning là một trong những dòng xe phân khúc hạng A của Kia, và đời này thì cũng là cái đời
Bye.